So today we're going to be reviewing your date ideas. Yeah. Chad, say hi. Say hi to YouTube. Yeah. Say hi. Say hi right now, or else you will get boinked. Whoa. They will be coming for you. They will be coming for you. The Santa will not give any gifts. No cookies. We're gonna be reviewing some apps today. Let's see how you guys wanna, bring me on a date. You guys wanna bring me on a date? So we're gonna see what you guys have cooked. Yeah. And I'm really curious to see what you guys have cooked. You guys had to submit your date ideas, yes? And now we're gonna be going through each single one of them. I hope you guys cooked. I expect good things from you. So, first one. Okay. 50 CS suitcase openings. I have the cases and you buy all the keys. That is the first date application that we got. And let me tell you, let me tell you real quick, that does not sound like a bad idea. But making me buy the keys on a date, that's criminal. You're supposed to pay for everything. If you're gonna get the cases, you better pay the keys too. So so while I do like the idea, it's like, damn, I have to get the keys too? All right, whoever submitted this, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to, it depends. If we get like a knife or something, never go. That's on the first date. Guys, we're not even at a restaurant and I already have to go 50-50. It's so cooked. It's so cooked. It's so cooked. I think my Slavic genes here are like ringing. I might have to pass on this date offer, but honestly, I will take it. I will like take it if you like, you bought the keys too. That would be like a W. Okay, next one. I'm scared though. Listen, after seeing the first one, I'm like scared. Okay, I'm really scared. Okay. Probably a picnic in the snow-covered woods next to a sizable campfire. Oh, we build a snowman, some snow angels, and have a snowball fight. With it being cold, we huddle around the campfire to get warm again. Oh, okay, this one is really cute. This one is already this one is already like a step ahead. It's not the CS:GO case. That's cute. Picnic in the snow. At least we're like warm, because I was like thinking, what if we like get cold? But we can snuggle and stuff, and that is really cute. We can build a snowman. Chat, I've never built a snowman. I'm afraid I've never built a snowman in my life. I have a confession. I've never built a snowman in my life. So we can have a first time about that. That's really cute. I like this idea. See? This one is really cute, really, really unique. The snowball fight, I will win. I may have not built a snowman, but I was having plenty of snowball fights. My throws are mean. My throws are very mean. Be careful. Feel threatened. Veli had no childhood. Or maybe I had no snow. It's different. Dude, the snow is so scarce. Listen, the type of snow I know is black snow. Do you guys know white snow? I don't. I only see black snow from being accumulated on this street. It's sad. Okay, but thank you for the idea. That's really cute. That's super cute. I like it. I like it. That's very cute. Next. I'm scared. Okay. We wake up after a crash landing with nothing but some scrap iron and copper in our pockets. We might stone to craft a furnace. Bro, is this Rust or what? Are we in Rust? And produce more iron and copper. We automate mining, power, and research. We get attacked by the local insect population. Ah, okay. Nibbling at the furnace stack. We grow, build a factory, and expand to space. The spaghetti is disgusting, but the factory was grown. Is this an ad or what? Date idea survive. Nice. Are we trauma bonding in here, chat? Is this trauma bond? The question mark. We wake up after a crash landing is crazy. I mean, You know, I don't know how to feel about that one. I kind of would like hope to not wake up after a crash landing. I may as well just like stay asleep. Not how kitty, but spaghetti's disgusting. That's kind of like criminal. That's kind of like criminal. Like, make the spaghetti taste good at least. Just show the villagers you have 3 million power and rise of kingdoms. Well, I mean, hey, we can like expand our empire together. I guess that's like a date idea. That's like quite romantic. I guess, yeah. Was this a bit by traumas or was this a bit by guys? This is amazing. This is like awesome. You know what? Sure, let's expand our empire together. Yeah, why not? Okay. If I could go on a date with you, Veli, I imagine us wandering slowly through the Christmas. Oh, finally a sweet one! Through the Christmas market stalls, the lights soft. Well, I can't read. The lights glowing softly around us and the air filled with the scent of spices. I choose small gifts for you along the way. Little things that feel like pieces of the moon we're sharing. Ah! This is so cute. Later we'd go ice skating. Let's go! Laughing quietly as we hold on to each other to keep our balance. And to end the date, we'd sit close on a Ferry wheel. With our shoulders touching, the city lights moving slowly beneath us. Yo, bro, that's so cute! That was so cute. That sounds really cozy. This is like the first actual date idea that we get that is an actual date idea. This sounds awesome. The ferry, guys, another thing, I've never been on a Ferris wheel as well. Every single time I wanted to go on a Ferris wheel, you know what they would tell me? The queue is too long. It's too expensive. Nah, it takes too much time. So I just never been on a Ferris wheel. That is so cute. I really like this one. This one is super cute, is super sweet, very beautiful, very cute. This is super wholesome. This is chat. Take example. This is how you submit a date idea. W, massive W for you, boo. W. Oh, okay. We start by going to a farmer's market. Dressed in our warmest jackets, we browse the stalls and get onions. Wait, okay. Garlic, bell peppers, tomatoes, rice, chicken broth, and some fresh seasonings. Next, we head to a wine store and look for a nice bottle of white wine. I don't like white wine. I literally drank white wine today and I don't like it. Oh, maybe we banter about whether or not we should get Pinot Grigios. I don't even know what that is. This is like a farmer date right here. This is a farmer right here. He's like all professional and knows all the ins and outs, and I don't know anything. I'd be like pointing and stuff, and I'd be like, "Can you tell me what that is? What is that supposed to be? What? A suave or maybe a pecorino? Pecorino." Interesting. Maybe we decide to get a couple. Lastly, we head to a fish market. We buy mussels, shrimps, and calamari. Wait, we buy mussels? You meant mussels? Not mussels. We're gonna buy muscles. My muscles are getting bigger. Nice. No, you know what? I always wanted to buy mussels at the market instead of going to the gym. I get it. Finally, we can head home. Christmas music softly plays over the speakers as we start to make paella. I don't want a love for Christmas. I cut up the veggies and you add them into the pan. We talk and laugh about past Christmas stories, about particularly cold winters, or any favorite memories we have about the holiday season. We sip out glasses of wine, making sure to save enough for cooking. Once everything is added to the pan, we sit on the couch while the paella cooks down and the rice soaks up all the chicken broth. Maybe we chat more about our lives, or maybe we just enjoy each other's company and listen to Christmas music. Hoping to not fall asleep and burn the paella. Once it's done cooking, we make up our plates, top up our glasses of wine, enjoying the hot food on a cold December night. That's so cute! We're just gonna like make paella together. I actually like paella. I actually do like paella. But I thought paella had like peas in it, no? Every paella I've had like peas in it. I don't see any peas in here. I see onions, bell pepper, tomatoes, rice, chicken broth, white wine. Is there no peas in paella, chat? Was I wrong all along? Interesting. But I like this idea. Cooking together can be like really cute. I have yet to cook together with someone, so that idea is very 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 cute, very nice, and I also like that paella has calamari, muscles, and shrimps. That is a really cute idea. I really like this one. This one is a really sweet one. Just cooking together and hoping to not burn the paella. I will not burn. I will stay wide awake to ensure that it does not burn. Don't worry. Wow. We enter this small town that appears to have people turning into violent beasts. Grab a weapon. It's time to hunt. We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Fear the old blood. Dr. Crow. I like how, I'm looking through these answers so far, right? Chat, we're on the 6th submission, and we have like, the very demure, the very sweet entries, and then we have CSGO case opening. We must survive and fight the blood. Doom time. There's a stark contrast in between the two, and I find that really funny. Welcome to the Haunted stream. Dr. Crow, you know what? What reference is with this game? What game is this? Grab a weapon. We're born of the blood. Bloodborne. Ah, I see. It's his favorite. Aha! Aha, I see. I've never played Bloodborne. Chat, is it worth it? Bloodborne mentioned. Crow, you know what? I've never played Bloodborne, but if you like it, it must be good. It must be good. 10 out of 10 submission. Okay. We meet up at a cafe and sit on one of the tables in the less crowded areas to have a comfy conversation with a relaxing atmosphere. We talk about our interests, like our favorite animes, mangas, and hobbies over coffee. After I pay for the W! You said everything you needed to say. No 50-50? W. Okay. We walk to the park where we sit under one of the trees, seeking refuge from the summer heat. I pull out my sketchbook and begin to draw. Draw me like one of your French girls. Having the beautiful clear sky as a backdrop to complement your mesmerizing beauty. We lay in the we lay in the grass, watching the clouds go by as the day turns to dusk. We go to the beach, walking alongside it and watching the waves crash right against the shore as we hold hands and bask in the cozy warmth of the sun. We spend the last hours of the evening sitting in the sand, talking about life and what our future plans would be. This is so cute, Fluffy. This is so cute. This is actually so cute. This is actually so cute. Wow. Listen, listen. The fact that I'm gonna like get drawn is my favorite part about this, because I actually really like getting drawn. Can you draw well, Fluffy? Is that so? La 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 la. Also the beach. I find like walking like on the beach or watching the waves and stuff can also be like very sweet and very cute, honestly. I've done that one time where like I just stayed just watching the sunrise, and I think like that's sort of like one of the cutest things ever. I think that's really cute. I would like to do that again. Thank you for submitting, Fluffy. That was really sweet. Oh. All right, listen up. Oh, whoa. All right, I'm listening. I'm all ears. I bring you along on a hike to the mountains. I'm scared. I've never been on a hike. I'm scared. With like this tent and stuff, the mountain isn't like big. It's actually not a mountain at all. It's just a hill. Okay, I like that. But it feels like one because I'm the fat one. Wait, what? Wait, pause. Rewind. Rewind. But it feels like one because... Anyways, we arrive, we set up our tent, I bring out the snacks, I start the fire. We eat our little strawberries covered in chocolate. W, I love that, yeah. I love fruit covered in chocolate and candy, that's amazing. While we listen to music playing from the speaker on low volume so you can still hear the sounds of nature. Aww. As the sun starts to set and the night sky reveals itself, we just sit together in silence. While we enjoy each other's company, like an old married couple, a sudden noise alerts us both. Especially you, because you have such sweet big ears. That sweet big ears! Are you insulting me? Are you telling me I'm big? Oh, this cannot work. I'm sorry, this cannot work. Kidding. First instinct is fear as we hug each other like straight out of a horror movie scene where the two main characters are about to get smacked. This reminds me of like the Shaggy and Scooby scene where they're just like holding each other and they're like, you know, like when they're in fear. I'm just like, I'm like Scooby basically. So that fear is gone as fast as it came when a small wild caracal appears. Hold up! You stare at it as in wonder and happiness before spotting a small collar on it with something tied to the side of the collar. I stare from a small I stare from the side, a small smile on my face. The master plan is unfolding. The supposedly wild caracal walks up to you like nothing's wrong. Maybe because you're basically one of its cousins, or maybe it's something else. It lets out a small tilting its head to show the object tied to its collar. A letter? You slowly open and take the letter, watching the animal just yeet itself out of there as quickly as it arrived. What the fuck? Anyway, you open the letter, reading the words, and it is a love confession from yours truly. You gasp out, face snapping back towards me. Silly old me just sitting in my place. I went through heaven and hell to train that caracal, by the way. I said, your answer will decide my mood for the rest of the year. Yours truly, Genji's girlfriend. Holy shit! Yo, would it the plot twist? The plot twist in this is insane. Hold on. The girlfriend of Genji trained a caracal to give me like a letter and what? You know what? W. You know what? Genji, you know, the girl, bro, Genji might have the best girlfriend. Even though she might be cheating on me right now, that's a W right there. You know what? Sure. I'll take it. I'll take it. W. Absolute cinema of a story. We take that. That is crazy. Okay, my favorite part of this one has to be this, like... It's just a hill, but it feels like one because I'm the fan of it. What did they mean by that? What did they mean by that? Thank you for your submission. That was amazing. Next. Okay. What is the plane? Why can I not read? I'm more of a chill kind of guy. He's just a chill guy. That one meme, the chill guy. So I'd choose a homemade dinner. I'd set the mood with something cozy to create a warm and comfortable atmosphere to make the other feel at ease and appreciated. For the food, I'd go with a creamy pasta to start like carbonara, followed by a main course of red meat like a steak with a few side dishes, and a dessert to end on a sweet note. After dinner, I'd love to relax together, either watching a movie or simply cuddling. Peak. It's just a chill guy. This is, guys, it's just that simple. It's honestly just that simple sometimes, you know? It's just a chill making food together, or like just sharing a homemade dinner and then just like cozy laying together, and that's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly it, you know? That's exactly what you want to see. He's more of a chill guy. This is the chill type of guy. Oh, rest in peace for the ad users. But I'm pretty sure everyone here is subbed at this point. You guys do not see the ads. Chill maxing. Truly chill maxing. But creamy pasta like carbonara. Okay, the only concern I have is this one. You would make carbonara for me. Do you know who you're dealing with? You're dealing with an Italian. If you're making carbonara like you're making your Alfredo, there's a chance I will, you know, get up and leave, like respectfully. The carbonara better be the OG carbonara and not the sour cream carbonara. Creamy, because I'm gonna be honest, Chad, carbonara, like the OG carbonara is not even that creamy of a pasta. It's literally just like egg and bacon. So, and under the years, it kind of like got changed. If you don't make it with pecorino, guanciale, and eggs, that's what I mean. Some people make it with sour cream. That's not the real carbonara. That's not the real carbonara. The real carbonara is with eggs. So you know, besides this part, maybe you can, yeah, sure, you can do the red meat. Yeah. Boldak carbonara. Boldak carbonara is not even carbonara. But if we are gonna eat boldak, sure, I'll take it. Thank you for the submission, by the way. I'm good at carbonara. The only thing I really do bastardize is add onion. Honestly, I don't think that sounds even bad. I really like onion. That's pretty chill. Also, Pig, welcome. Next one. We spent the evening home and order pizza for dinner. Who needs to go somewhere fancy when we can make our own place fancy? After that, we'd end up smashing, as in playing Super Smash Bros. What were you thinking? So pizza and Super Smash Bros. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Maybe we can play Mario Kart. No, that's a bit sus. No. That's a bit sussy. What pizza even? No, that's sus. You had me in the first half, but not in the second one. That's kind of sus. Nuh-uh. What version of Smash? Probably the Switch one. Okay, next one. First date would really be common is going to a cafe drink or a tea shop to yap and get to know the characteristics of ourselves. The way this... You could have just said to get to know each other better. What do you mean, get to know the characteristics of ourselves? What are we? PG characters? The characteristics of ourselves. Okay, then head over to a Kinokuniya store. I don't know what this one is. Actually, I don't know what this is. Or an arcade like Round 1. Playing games... Round 1? I smell an American. This is an American right here. The only time I've been to Round 1 was when I went to TwitchCon. Okay, but you know what? I love that. And try to win a crane game to impress Veli, but fail I have multiple times and ended by getting some top tier ramen. You know what? I appreciate the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. The fact that you tried to win a crane game and just failed. I appreciate the honesty. I actually really like bubble tea, chat. Tapioca and like bubble tea can be like really good. So this one is a really chill date. It's a nice date. Yeah, that's a good date. You just go have fun and yap together. That's how it should be. Love that. Perfect. Thank you. Next one. Oh. I will first fly to your location, clearly, just because I'm taking a shot. Well, okay, when we're talking about dates, we assume we're already in the same presence, I suppose. Once I arrive, I sleep for a day to catch up on a jet lag so I'm not tired for the beautiful valley. After that, I would arrive to your location, gently take your hand as we walk together down the beach where it's nice and cool. Okay, listen. Wait, hold on. We need to like rewind here, okay? So you are saying that you're flying to my location, and then you're saying that we're gonna go to the beach. How do you know I have a beach here? Well, what if we don't have a beach? What are we gonna do? We're gonna look at each other? We're right to my location and walk down the beach. Bro thinks I live like in the Bahamas or something. Bro thinks I'm in Ibiza having fun, and he's trying to like come to me or something. The whole time we were chatting and getting to know each other better. Afterwards, I will take you to a beautiful restaurant to eat delicious food and more chatting about what you like. Okay, what beautiful restaurant? This is kind of like it's a bit ominous. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're gonna go to this place, and then we're gonna eat this type of stuff, and then we're gonna go to this place. I want detail. I want the substance. What place? What restaurant? What beautiful, like, you know, you could say beautiful restaurant. It could be Gordon Ramsay as much as it can be like the random Chinese store at the end of the road that costs like $1 but is amazing. We need the substance. The whole time we are sitting close together and snuggling gently. Okay. Then after dinner, we go back to your place for Netflix and chill till you fall asleep on my shoulder. Hold on. Netflix and chill. Are we talking about like the same Netflix and chill? Like straight up, you know, like just watching Netflix and then eating? Yeah? Yeah. So like Netflix and chill, right? Finally, I lay you down and gently tuck you in, queen. And then what? And then what? And then the next day you're just gonna leave? No. This is too ominous. This sounds like there's like a master plan going on. Sounds like I'm about to get kidnapped. But finally, I lay you down and gently tuck you in. Where are you tucking me in? But were you tucking me in? This is all too ominous. Beautiful restaurant. What restaurant? This is too ominous. This is like this is too open. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. And also this one. Fly to my location and go to the beach. This is scary. Intimidating. I'm intimidated. I will be tucked in somewhere else and not in the bed, I think. Tuck you in the back of the truck. I will be kidnapped. Oh god. Okay. Thank you for these submissions. Beautiful restaurant equals... Yeah, it could be McDonald's. It could literally be, I will take you to a beautiful restaurant. And then you're like, yippee, where are we going? McDonald's. I really like that place. You know, I'm a picky eater. I kind of like nuggets. What about you? Okay. First, we would start the day by going Christmas shopping at the mall. Yay! While we were shopping, you kept getting distracted by all of the Christmas decoration. That's something I would do. I really like looking at the decorations. After shopping, we'll spend the afternoon at a nice candle-lit dinner and any restaurant of your choice. Ooh, I like that! I like that! And finally, we would end the night with either drinking hot chocolate or sitting on a park bench looking up at the stars while we talk about... This is perfect! This is literally perfect! This is all I want! This is perfection! Mwah! Chef's kiss! This is W. This is W. Absolute W. Your mother looks amazing. I hope you have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Thank you, Shadow. Welcome. Thank you so much for your kindness. Also, hello, Leah. I hope you have such a sweet, wonderful Christmas. I send you all my warmest hugs your way. Thank you, Leah. Merry Christmas to you too. Hello. Yes, Nifta. Hello. But this one, chat, is literally chef's kiss. This is perfection. This is like the best date ever. It's so chill. It's so calm. Spending the day together. Perfect. No complaints. It's a yes for me. It's a yes for me. Love it. Wow. Okay. Date. Nice and simple. Where are we going? A restaurant. Nothing too fancy, so we stay in our comfy clothes. Order whatever you want. I already have $300 worth of credit card debt. Payday is tomorrow. I'll be silent for the rest of the day because I'm listening to you yap about your hyperfixation. You expect the flowers as a gift, but in reality, it's a fan art of you. But okay, but like, you know what? You know what? That would be like cute and unusual in a way, you know. It would be like, oh, I didn't get you flowers, but like, look, I got you this piece of art on VGen. That's like peak. That's like modern flowers to a VTuber. I'm gonna just hope stream crashes before we get to mine. Nah, we're getting there. We're getting there. But you know what? This one is funny. This one is pretty funny. Though I will say, I don't really have a hyperfixation. Like, I've been asked before, like, Veli, what's your hyperfixation? And I didn't have one. I think, like, my only one would be, like, maybe Dexter. But it's not like I'm obsessed with Dexter, right? But I like Dexter. I like Brian Moser, you know, like, it is Twinks. Merry Christmas, Shadow! Oh yeah, we are on the 14th app, and I'm surprised no one has mentioned Twinks yet. That'll be funny. What is the date plan with Belly? I'd have to show you what Knott's Berry Farm is. Planning a date there with someone already. I swear to God, it's fire. Knott's Berry Farm? Do I want to Google this up? What is the Knott's Berry Farm? Wait, it's a themed park in Cali. It's a theme park in Cali. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. You know what? Just a theme park. That's chill. That's chill. That's honestly pretty chill. Yeah. Interesting. When are we getting to mine? I need to go to the gym. Oh, I mean, if you submitted it late, it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a bit. Not okay, but honestly, the name is funny. Imagine telling someone, "Can we go to KBF?" KBF. Roller coaster and like theme parks can be like really fun to go to on a date. Thank you. From Like a Tiger, we start the morning with breakfast or coffee and tea at a local pastry shop. Afterwards, we'll spend the day downtown shopping, talking and enjoying each other's company. A light lunch at a sandwich shop in the afternoon before going home. For the night, I will cook you a meal of your choosing, alcohol optional, with homemade brownies and chocolate strawberries for dessert. In the backyard after dinner, we'll lay out on a king-size air mattress with comfy blankets and pillows and watch a movie under the stars. That's so cute! That is so cute. These are like super cozy ideas. I like them. This is so cute. Dude, the watching a movie on the with the backyard projector is so cool. Under the stars. Dude, that's something I would actually be so down to do. I've never done it, but that is so cool. That sounds so cute and cozy. I like that, Tiger. I like that. Thank you for submitting your idea. I love it. That's so sweet. W. Wow. Here, Phantom here. Here's my hangout date idea, and it is themed around Christmas, and it takes place in the Harz, Germany, in an old town called Wernigerode. But to keep it simple, I called it town. I also added search queries between brackets for visual aid. Oh, and there might be grammar mistakes. So my idea starts off with obviously picking you up on a snowy December morning. We go for a drive where we chat, chill, and vibe to music for a while. Oh, at the end of the ride, we park outside of an old, small, historic train station where we get out and wait for the next train to town. When the narrow gauge train arrives at the station, you can see it's pulled by a nearly 100-year-old steam locomotive. You are a little train enjoyer. I can already see it because like steam locomotive HSP steam train in this. So like I don't know anything about trains, which I will probably nerd too much about. Okay, I read you. Hi, Lou. We hop on and take the 1-hour train ride through the snowy hills, just like the Polar Express movie. During the ride, I will probably tell you about the history of the railroad we are riding on and point out to some interesting landmarks. When we arrive in town, we head to oh my god, these names. Weinhachsmarkte. With cozy food tents, stalls, and fun attractions, we try Glühwein. Is this a date idea or is this like an accent pronunciation test? And all sorts of local delicacies that the market has to offer us. For lunch, we go to a small cozy cafe. Oh, wait, Pools! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Holy shit, we're 90 hours on the timer. Ow! I will eat you guys. I will eat your microphone. I will eat you. We try Glühwein and all sorts of local delicacies that the market has to offer us. For lunch, we go to a small cozy cafe and eat some freshly made pastries with some hot chocolate. We continue to explore the old town and market, which should provide us with plenty of things to do and see until the evening. For dinner, we pick out a nice local restaurant where we eat and finish up the day. At the end, we head back to the station so we can catch the last train where we park the car. Then we head home and talk about what we thought of our day and listen to more music as we drive back from hopefully a successful day out. That sounds pretty cute. That sounds very cute and cozy, honestly. I don't mind that. That's very like a unique like day, honestly. Lots of train capping. I don't know anything about trains, so this would be like learning about trains, I guess. I will be like asking. I will be just like, what's this and what's that? That's very cute. Very cute. Oh, what is the plan? A beach date by the sunset and drinking fruity drinks, getting a tan. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a no for me. I was like sure until I saw the last part. First of all, I'm a VTuber. What do you mean getting a tan? Going outside, getting a tan? No, that's a no for me. Okay, and number 2, I actually hate tanning. Guys, to me, tanning is basically like burning your skin and setting yourself up to like get unironically cancer to your skin. My dad forced me to tan a lot when I was a kid, and now I always just wear like anti-sun cream. I'm literally a vampire. If I could, I would just like walk out with like a sun, like an umbrella. No, that's a no for me. Tan is overrated. Yeah, I don't know. Tanning is literally just sunburning. You're burning your skin. I don't know. I'm a vampire, chat. I am absolutely a vampire. But fruity drinks, drinking fruit. You know, I don't mind the drinking fruity drinks part, but yeah. I think there's better date ideas out there. Hello, Sin. Ba. Also, Kasha, thank you so much for the 18 months of Prime. Thank you. 18 months. I hate tan because once I got a tan, it's hard to get it off for me. Usually your skin is just gonna peel off, so it's not more like of like getting rid of the tan. It's more about the fact that your skin is like burning. You're burning your poor skin. You're burning your poor skin. Goth Vampire Valley? Maybe. Hello, Bosra is here. I plan a slow, cozy evening where comfort leads the way. I welcome Veli with soft lightning, gentle music, and an easy smile, telling her I wanted the night to feel simple and warm. We cook something easy together, maybe pasta, standing close, teasing lightly and laughing if anything goes wrong. After eating, we settle onto the couch or the floor with cushions and a blanket, talking softly about the little things that make her feel calm and happy, and I really listen without rushing the moment. This is so cute. Guys, I love adopting listeners. Yes, I shall yap. It's okay, you can listen. I will be the yapper. When the vibe feels right, I give her a small surprise, a chocolate, a flower, and say quietly, Valley, I really like how easy tonight feels with you. Oh, this is like so cute. This is like so cute. I end the night with a slow song, sitting close or holding your hand if it feels natural, and a gentle goodbye that leaves us both feeling warm and wanting to see each other again. Oh, just warm, feely coziness. Yeah. That is so warm. Definitely much warmer than opening CSGO cases for sure. Posters, that's so cute. That's such a cute idea. Thank you for submitting. I like it. What's the date plan with Valley? Start our date going to a cozy cafe where we can sit and talk and get to know each other better. The next stop will be going to an arcade to play games and try to win new prizes. The last stop will be a sushi restaurant. Let's go! The first sushi restaurant mentioned in 20 apps. Oh my days! I'm like celebrating now. I'm like a happy child. The last stop will be a sushi restaurant with a conveyor belt. Oh, it's a conveyor belt. Oh no, I don't like conveyor belt sushis unless it's in Japan. They're the worst. They have the worst quality sushi. No, you were doing so well. Why does it have to be a conveyor belt? Man, Merry Christmas, A7. No, listen. I appreciate the sushi restaurant, but from my experience, chat, every conveyor belt I've been to is so bad. Like, picky woman. I'm not picky. Listen, guys, you need to understand this. When you become a quote-unquote professional at something, right? Like you will also become, I guess, picky in that matter. If I eat sushi often, then I will develop a taste, you know, compared to someone who barely eats sushi. Then they would be happy with the conveyor belt. I'm so sorry, but like listen, there's a possibility it's good, huh? I'm just saying from my experience, most conveyor belts are not good. It can be good. I'll give it a try, but maybe I'm gonna be a bit disappointed and be like, oh, the sushi wasn't the best, you know. So like, you know, But I like the rest of the ideas. Listen. It's the first person who mentions the sushi restaurants. Like that's a big W. That's like a big W because they know I like sushi. So that's like a big W. Whoever you are, you know me. you just like miss one itty bitty step. You just miss one itty bitty step. What? We start the date at cafe, getting some coffee with pastry. Then we can play paintball or laser tag. I love laser tag! Laser tag is so fun. To have lots of fun. And at the end of the date, we can order some sushi rolls and play some cozy game. Okay, listen. I like the ideas, but I guess what I'm concerned about is that it's only like you listen. I have no beef with you, but you only wrote 2 sentences and you did so many typos. I feel like you didn't put effort in this. I feel like if you can't put effort in writing 2 sentences, you cannot put effort in me. Pastry. Pastry and have lost of a fine. It's only 2 sentences. I feel like if you mess up that bad, you're gonna put enough effort. I feel like I might have to pass on this one. The concept is cute and nice, but like something about like all these typos in just 2 sentences. You need to put more effort. You need to put more effort. I used to be friends with a guy who owned the laser tag place here where I lived. I played it so much. Dude, I would go there so often if I had like a friend like that too. That had to be a last minute. It was actually submitted 4 days ago, and when you submit an app, you have time to edit it. So they did not care. This is why I will have to pass on this offer. I'm so sorry. I will politely pass on the offer. No, not enough effort put in. What's the date? It's a chilly winter evening. We are walking around the snow-covered city center. Dude, I wish I could see snow. I wish I could see snow. Holding hands, I take you to a nearby fancy restaurant where we order hot cocoa and a sushi boat for 2. Now that's what I'm talking about. Sushi boat, yes. You laugh at my stupid jokes, making me blush. While we wait for the sushi, we yap about things like music, movies, games, food, etc. And after a nice dinner, to end the date, I take you far away from the city to stargaze in the snowy fields. It's very cliche, but it's something I would want. That is so cute. That is actually so cute. Dude, sushi boat. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's what I'm talking about. My goodness. Died. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. You're spoiling me too much today. Wow, thank you so much. But I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you again. Diner again, another 20. Dude, Diner, Donna, you crazy? It's 92 hours of the time. It's enough slices. It's enough slices. Thank you so much for another 20 gifted subs. Mwah. We hit the goal. We hit the goal. Wait, we did? Did we actually hit the goal? We did! Let's go! I will have to look into getting the flopper plushie. She said the word, but there's no goal. Guys, there's no goal. So like I can say goal because there's no goal. The goals are... I said the word, but there's no goals, chat. There's no goals. What are you... What are you aiming for? There's no goal. Crazy generous. Thank you so much for your sweetness, Dawn. We can increase the timer. No, don't you dare. Sorry if I was a bother. What happened? Shady. Well, I'm sorry what happened. I'm sorry. What did I do? But Light, I like this idea. Lighto, I like this idea. Very cute. You know what? It's not even cliche. Listen, I've never done this. I've always wanted to stargaze. Dude, I've always wanted to stargaze with someone. Just like lay there, say nothing, just look at the sky. It's so hard and rare to find. Also, especially because like it's always like flipping cloudy. Like if you live in the UK, good fucking luck doing a stargaze. Can we max out the timer? Leave the timer. Guys, it's 92 hours. Leave the timer. You did nothing. It's been a sad Christmas to me. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's okay. Listen, guys. This one is a day like the other. I'm gonna be so honest. If it wasn't for you guys, this would be the saddest day for me. I already said it. And like, I'm not trying to sound like corny or anything, but like, my birthday and my Christmas have been like Like nothing happened. Like I didn't really celebrate them. I didn't do anything. It was just like a regular day like the others. So that's why I'm like saying, do not feel too sad if like your day is like, you know, just a normal day, or maybe you're not spending it with family, or you didn't get like gifts. It's okay. We're spending it in company. We're spending it in company now, so that's okay. We're all in company together, Chad. It's okay. Mama. Yeah. In an afternoon after lunch, I dropped by a your place with a small bouquet of allium flowers. Wait, I need to Google this up. I need to Google this up. What kind of flowers is that? Allium flowers. Oh, these are so cute! Chad, look, these are very cute flowers. Oh. I like lilies. Like, lilies are my favorite flower. But since I own cats, I cannot get them, which is really sad. But I really like them. And lilies are really cool. Too bad they're toxic for cats. I'd bring a small vase just in case. Oh, that's so thoughtful. That is really thoughtful. We go together to see an orchestra at Auditorium Fondazione Cariplo. I've never been to an orchestra. Whoa. We take pictures as we sightsee and feel the warm lights as we listen to the music. Later, we go to any convenience stores from small stacks as we get to know each other of our likes, hobbies, dislike, while we make our way to rooftops of Veli to watch the golden hour. I try to make you laugh with corny jokes if I can. Then just take our time admiring the sunset with you. And when it's time, I'll walk you home and give you a hug and tell you how much I appreciate getting to know you and greet you good night. And I let you know that I left a small gift within the bucket, a necklace. And I hope you get to wear it next time on our date. Oh, this is... you know what I really like about this is that it's like a simple date, right? But like... there is a detail to it, you know? This is what I mean. There's like tiny details. You know how like the necklace sitting in the bouquet, or like the bringing the small vase? This is like all signs of like thoughtfulness. And I really love a man who is thoughtful. Babushki, you got my heart. This is so cute. I love this. This is so cute. I honestly really... I feel like one of like the best things you could like offer in general is just like thoughtfulness. Like, this is what I mean. One of my love languages is actually just a lot of people would immediately jump and say gold digger, when in reality it's more about the thoughtfulness, you know? Like, if I say maybe one day that like, oh, I'm craving like a snack, and then I just like get a snack, it's super cheap, but it's like the thought that counts, right? And I'm kind of like the same with like my partners. I kind of like, I will always pay attention to what they say. Like, I don't know, if they say, oh, I want this, or like, oh, I kind of want that, I will always like try to like get them that. I don't know, that's just my love language, I guess. What is the date plan with Valley? Cooking date. Okay, I'm so sorry, but this one was really funny. After like seeing how much thoughtfulness and like, you know, depth people have put in these apps, cooking date. No more details shared. This guy was like held at a gunpoint, tied to a chair, forced to send their application. Dinah, you out of your mind? Dinah, what the flip? Why do you want to raise the timer so bad? Why do you want to raise the timer so bad? Thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. Mwah. Thank you so much. But yeah, I find this funny. This person has been held at a gunpoint. It's okay. I will save you from your misery. I will say no. Wait, you're not held hostage anymore. It's okay. Go to a scary place so you can protect and comfort the other person. Who's the other person? Is there like a third person in the room? Go to a scary place so you can protect and comfort the other person. So it's just gonna be me, this person, and then like the other person on the date. No, I'm sorry. I just found that really funny. No, you know what? We can all just like as three just go to a scary place and we can like comfort the other person. I agree with that. You know, that's a W. First date idea is a threesome. Okay, why is this the first thing I come back to? Anyway, ideal date, you would possibly be wine tasting at the vineyards here in South Africa. They're beautiful this time of year. Dude, I don't like wine. This would be so awkward. I'm so sorry. This would be so awkward because like I would be like tasting each wine. I'd be like, cool, great, interesting, awesome, cool. Like I wouldn't know what to say. Like, you know, I'm a wine connoisseur who would be like, I smell the quirkiness of this bottle that has been opened after fresh fragrant 100 years, and like, no, I just want to know shit. We can go for a walk through the vineyard, but I would like us to end what under the biggest tree. So and drop on one knee and present you with the VTuber of the Decade trophy. Then tickle your sides to hear if your tickle laugh is different from your IRL laugh, or you know kiss or what? Wait, what the fuck is? Wait, what happened here? What? Wait. This kind of confused me. Wait. Okay, drop on the knee, present you with the VTuber of the Decade trophy. Of the decade? Not even of the year, of the decade. I'm like, then tickle your sides to hear if your tickle laugh is different from your IRL laugh. Huh? What does that mean? Listen, guys, I have a confession. I'm not ticklish. So if you were to tickle me, I would just look at you and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I was just like, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? And then it finishes with, or you know, kiss or whatever. That's, kiss or whatever. IRL laugh or you know, kiss or whatever. I would rather not or whatever, you know, like that's like I think I'm gonna pass on this one. This sounds like a trauma story, like being built up, to be honest. How can I pass? This is from Golden Yoshi Star. Honestly, I'd probably invite you to play a game together, even watch a movie. And if we can't do either, or maybe build something together. Creating stuff with Legos or anything crafter related. This is... you would be stuck with me for like hours and then days because my ass is slow at building. You guys already seen it. This is just a love for our minds to come up with whatever our hearts desire, letting our creative juices flow, since that is the best thing that we have. There's no limit to our creativity. Golden Yoshi Star, I have to point out something. no criticism to you. But I find this really funny because you're kind of like writing like I would in school, where like they gave me like a minimum of like 1,000 words, so I just keep like adding stuff to like the same concept to like lengthen the text, you know, like. And then they were sitting down next to a bench. The bench was really nice and cool, and they were like they were both sitting on the same bench, and the bench was getting worse. It's a lot of like you know. Letting our creative juices, you know, if we're doing Legos, of course we are letting the creative juices flow, since that is the best thing that we have. How do you know? Maybe I have something better than the creative juice. I would actually say I'm not even that creative, chat. I'm not even that creative. There's no limit to our creativity. Yes, there is. Mine has a limit. Mine has a limit. I then have a nice field that I probably have made the day prior and we'll put it in the oven to heat up so that we'd eat it together. Wait, I probably have made the day and we'll put it in the oven to eat, so we'd eat it like a lasagna that I've learned how to make from a family member of mine. That's cute. We'd eat and chat and just hang out, and then once the meal is over, the date is nearly over, I'd give you some of the leftover lasagna so that when you go home, you have leftovers. Donna, UK, what the heck is happening? Donna, who is holding you at a gunpoint? Donna, we're at 93 hours now. Gee, Donna, what the flip? Donna. Thank you so much. This is not your mask. Darn, thank you so much for the tiny gifted sauce. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. This time I've misclicked. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my god. Merry Christmas, cutie. Hi, Vixie. Merry Christmas to you, Vixie. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wow. And yes, I can make a lasagna. Interesting. But okay, I'm gonna pass because I would much rather we made the lasagna together. Like if you give me like a lasagna that you made the day prior, it wouldn't hit the same. Like, you know, if you made it fresh in the same day, then that would be nice. But or like if we made it together, that would be nice. But like from the day prior, it's kind of why day prior? What I can adapt. Fair enough. Fair enough. But thank you for your submission. I like lasagna. I like lasagna. I don't mind lasagna at all. We will need to see how good your lasagna is, because like my mom can make a mean lasagna, so feel threatened. First pick her up in a what? First pick her up in a limousine, then take her to a fancy restaurant, then walk on the beach, then have drinks at outside bar while we look at the stars from Hawkman the Mohawk. I don't know about this one. This is a bit all over the place. This is like this doesn't have like a flow. This app does not have a flow. Okay, imagine the limousine, right? And then you take me to the fancy restaurant. What's the point of the limousine? You can just pick me up in a taxi or your car. What's the point? Limousine! You probably don't have a limousine, let's be honest. Then walk on the beach. So you're taking me in a limousine just to walk on the beach? Then have drinks at outside bar. So listen. Okay, I wanna say this, right? Taking a limousine and going to a fancy restaurant, that already implies like high end, okay? High end like behavior. It means like we're gonna be at a fancy restaurant, limousine, everything fancy. There is a certain attitude to upkeep. It doesn't make sense to walk on the beach, because if we're gonna be all dressed up nicely and fancy, the sand will be getting on our clothes. It's gonna be uncomfortable. It makes no sense. And then go to have drinks at an outside bar. You basically do everything right, and then you randomly just fumble. You're like, okay, now that I showed you all the money that I have, let's just have a cheaper drinks at an outside bar. Do you see what I mean? That it doesn't have a flow. It doesn't make sense. If you're gonna, you know, go with the flow of like the limousine fancy line, then you stick to it. You say we go to like do high-end activities. And then we look at the star. This is all over the place. This is a no for me. You're the type of man to promise too much and deliver nothing. That is a massive no for me. I'm so sorry, Hawkman. You need to work on your raise, Hawkman. You don't need no limousine to impress a woman. You need a plan. You need a flow. Yahoo, Veli-san. Merry Christmas, Babuski. We looked at your app earlier. Oh, okay. This one took time to load. Let's see. Alright, hear me out. We go get sushi, peak. Then we go buy more sex along the way, peak. And then we go back to your place to have some fun. There's definitely not a toy wrapped under your tree named Maxie, and definitely not a cutie wink wog Oscar. Wait, tree named Maxie? The toy wrapped on... Wait. Toy wrapped on your tree named Maxie. Hold on. Is this like some reference I'm missing? What's Maxie? Are we talking about like toys here, or am I just like toy twink? Maxie's a twink? Wait, really? Wait. Bro implicated Maxie into his date. Oh, I see. Wait, that's so funny. Dude, honestly, this is a perfect. Oscar, you got everything right. There's literally nothing I can like even say no to. You're bringing a twink, sushi, and snacks. That's literally all it takes to make me happy, Chad. That's literally it. Is as shareable as that. So Oscar definitely got it. Oscar got the raise. Merry Christmas, Sora. That is W raise. I end up the night. Okay, but Oscar, does that imply that you're fine with like watching? Because like, you know, you brought like a you brought like a twink under the tree. Are you just gonna like be happy and like watch me with the twink? What's the plan? What's the plan? Are you gonna be the third wheel? Is that what you're implying? All you have to do is bring a twink with you. Date. Ay. Oscar brings a chair. I'll make him watch. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I see. Okay. Ooh, my perfect date. We would meet in front of a small coffee shop in the beginning of the afternoon. I'll bring her. Oh, no, I was looking at the her. Who? It's another third wheel. It's another girl. I will bring her, not me. But I'm kidding. A white rose for purity and sincerity. It will be at the beginning of autumn. A day still warm with little wind blowing, declaring the end of summer. Oh, you will get something to drink and a little snack while talking a bit. After that, we would spend some times at an arcade and go eat an all-you-can-eat buffet. W! See, this is... All-you-can-eat buffet is way better than sushi on like a belt for me. Like, this is not even me being picky. This is literally it. Like, this is better than like, you know... if you're gonna take me to sushi, then it better be like nice. Otherwise, I'm fine with an all-you-can-eat buffet. At the end of the evening, we would go to a cozy hill where I'll bring my telescope. You got a telescope? You know, look at the last ray of the sun, and after the sun is gone from the horizon, I would take out some blankets to warm us if needed, and we would listen to music for a moment. I would talk with her about how time can be passing fast, and that when we look at the sky, it can feel like time is going slower, and that we can appreciate the good times spent together. Once the moon is high enough in the sky, I would show her the moon through my telescope. After that, guys, I've always wanted to look at the moon through a telescope. When I was a kid, I had like a telescope gifted to me, and it never worked. So that's like one of the things I wanted to do. After that, I would show her all the planets. Wait, you can look at all the planets through a telescope? And other stars were telling her legends and stories about them for a moment. Dude, I'm so down for this. For the end of the date, I would accompany her home for her to arrive safe home. Ah! Thoughtful. I like this. Very thoughtful. I saw Mars through a telescope once. I've never seen anything through a telescope. That would be my vision of a perfect first date. That is so cute. That is very cute, Willow. We like this. This is W. This is W. Yes. I've never seen anything through the telescope. I ate Mars once. Me too! That makes it the two of us. Oh, hello, Pookie here. Said I want to submit one, but I show up at your door. When you open, I greet you and hold out my hand. You take it, and as I gently pull you outside, it begins to snow. I tell you, the best music is already playing in your head. We dance a bit, leading to the car. I gently pick you up place you in. We drive to... What the heck? Darn! What the heck? Someone stop him! Somebody stop him! I'm at 95 hours now! Somebody stop him! He's unstoppable! Unstoppable, by the way. Don is taking erasers. Don, you're insane! Jesus! Oh my god. Does that mean I'm about to like reach 100 hours? I'm like really concerned right now. Thank you so much for another 20 gifted. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much, Don. You are scary. You're scary. We go to 100. Hell no. Whew. Oh no, not the 100 hours. Jesus. What? We drive to a kitchenette where I've already brought the ingredients to a alluring meal. We cook it together and enjoy it together. Next, I drive you to the lakeside. I walk you to the water. Night has fallen. I gesture out over to the water and tell you, tonight we dance among the stars. As I let go of your hand and step out onto the water, stars above and below, a gentle snow falling. I turn back to you and once again reach out my hand, beckon you onto the sea of stars. As I do, this time I cue the music. We dance, maybe even crack some cheesy, corny jokes. All the while I watch the stars reflecting off of the beauty within those eyes. After we curl up on a blanket at the lakeside, have a snack and yap, simply yap. After all of this, I drive you home, walk you to your door, give you a simple kiss on the cheek, and wish you the sweetest of dreams. Oh, Bookie! Fucking, this one is so sweet. This is like so thoughtfully written. I like that so much because like it's so softly and nicely and like very demurely written. There's clearly plenty of like effort. This is like cute. This is like really cute. I like this. Thank you so much for submitting this, Pookie. This is very cute. I like the ending even. Drive home, walk to door, and give a simple cheek kiss and good night. That's so cute. That's very cute. That's very cute. Dr. Pookie with the W's. Hey, Parasol is here. I practically grew up in the arcades, so what better spot for a date? It'll probably be loud in here, but I think it would be fun for the both of us to face each other in different types of games. If tickets are involved, I'd let you use my tickets to get prices you might not have been able to get before. Ah, that's cute. Listen, see, this is another thing that I consider thoughtful. I'm gonna be honest. This is for me is thoughtful. This is really cute. Maybe I can even try to get something from the claw machine for you, but no guarantees there. At some point, either before or after, I would try to find a good spot to eat. I tend to struggle to find what I'm in the mood for food-wise, but I wouldn't mind trying fish dishes or some other dishes I've never had before with you. Oh, that is cute. That is actually cute. The fact that you would like be willing to try like fish dishes and stuff for me, that's actually really sweet. Listen, you guys don't need to force yourselves to try anything for me. Just saying, you don't need to force yourself to try anything. But that is really cute. That is definitely really cute. If you try. Thank you for submitting your idea, Pyro. I like it. Since it's a season, imagine being at a Christmas tree show. We meet at the entrance bundled up all nice and warm and walk inside together as the lights glow around us. We wander from the tree to tree, jokingly rating our favorites and pointing out the weirdest ornaments, stopping now and then take a quick photo or just admire the sparkle. Halfway through, we grab hot chocolate and talk about holiday traditions and funny stories, then do one last slow loop to revisit the trees we liked most, soaking in the cozy atmosphere before heading out smiling and agreeing was a really nice way to spend the evening.
Oh no, I'm going to gift another 20 gifts.
We're not asking you to! Shaking my head. Stop it, Dawn! Get stopped! Wait, this one is interesting. Christmas tree show. I don't know what a Christmas tree show is. I have no idea. Hold on, let me Google it. Christmas tree show? Grand public displays. Oh. That's cool. That is really cool. Very cool. If we get 1,000 gifts in that stream, will you eat spicy? I already ate spicy ramen. I literally ate the spiciest ramen I could, like 2x Bulldog, and it was very spicy. And I ate it. I got a theory Dawn wants me to break. Slime Dog, you might be getting the bunk.
At this rate, Don is going to be gifting you 1,500 subs just today alone.
I am speechless. Is all I'm gonna say. But this one is really cute. It's a very unique and chill idea. Very fitting for like the Christmas holiday season. Haven't been proposed that before. And honestly, I'm down for that. That's cute. I like that. I like that one. Sing gluttony. Yeah. That's cute. And I like the hot chocolate idea too. Hi We would go to the beach at a time near sunset. On the beach, we'll look for a spot far from people and set up the beach umbrella. Foldable chairs, a cooler with our favorite sodas inside, and a backpack with towels, snacks, and chips. After being in the water for some time, we'll sit and enjoy the view of the sunset while talking about the happy moments of our past. Once it's close to midnight, we'll go hiking to the peak of a mountain to see the stars. We pack the essentials, water, snacks, headlamps, since it'll be dark, and everything to make us s'more. I've never done a s'more. That's another thing that is on my to-do list. I would like to like do s'mores. I've never done that. Like, you know, just being like by a campfire and like getting like the warm marshmallow and stuff. Both of us will be tired when we reach the peak, but it'll be worth it. We sit and gaze upon the stars, admiring the beauty of it, while we share stories of our own, while both of us eat s'mores uncooked. Wait, uncooked? Oh. Wait, s'mores uncooked? Oh, I'm sad now. I wanted it to be at a fireplace. Man. Spot. Okay, wait, let me read this one again. Beach time near the sunset on a beach.
Oh, a gift 200 gifts button. What will happen if I press it you/nah? I'm just rage baiting right now.
What the heck? Yeah, that's straight up rage bait.
I'm kinda disappointed that I couldn't put every details in it, because if I could have, I would have wrote in a book, ha ha ha.
Willow, that's totally fine. Willow, you already did a really nice app. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. It was really cute. Thank you for submitting. Huh. But this one is interesting. So I was gonna read this one. So you would go to like the beach, right? With stuff. And enjoy the sunset. And then yap. And then like midnight, you go to the mountain. This one's chill. This one is like chill. I feel like, me personally, I would like to have some like activity going on. Especially like, you know, if we're gonna go on a date, I'd rather we go like early so we have more time to spend together. I feel like it's awkward to be like on a first date, just like meet at the beach and then just like lay down. I feel like it's very awkward. Like that would be like awkward for me. I see the intention, but I feel like this is more of an idea for like a third or fourth date, or even like a boyfriend, than like an actual first date. So I'm gonna say it's cute, but I'm not sure if I would do that on a first date. I think I would be like a bit very wary. But thank you for submitting. For our date, I propose my 3-course meal of a date. We start off with an activity, something like go-karting, mini golf, or maybe even just a walk in a park during autumn when all the leaves are red and orange. Consider this the starter when we work up an appetite for the second part of the date. After we're done with that, we would go to a cozy cat cafe. A cat cafe! That's so cute! Where we would have cakes, pastries, and coffee or tea. For a special time, while we are at the cat cafe, we get cute pictures with the cats so we can remember our first date. Once we have enjoyed our time at a cat cafe, we would go back home where we would relax with a movie and maybe react to some YouTube videos, because we know how much you love to react. That is my 3-course meal of a date. Fun activity for a starter, place to go and eat for main, and a time relax for dinner. That is a beautiful balance. Merry Christmas and a happy new YouTube Valley in chat.
I just shot the 1000 gift button. It's only for 3,240 euros.
Only! Yeah, this is... Dude, I don't even know why Twitch added like 1,000 gift option. It's concerning. It's like mildly concerning. It's just like, what the heck? Even when they added it, I was like, who the heck? You wouldn't dare. But yeah, we know that they wouldn't dare. They did for greed. They absolutely did for greed. But going on to this one is a really cute idea. This is the perfect like balanced date. The only thing is that, guys, as much as I find like cat cafes cute, I feel like every time I've been to like a cat cafe, the cats are always like nowhere to be seen. Like, it's when you go to a cat cafe, you most of the time expect like cats to like be very cuddly or like friendly, but at the same time that never happens. Most of the time it's literally just cats being on their own, and there's like so many rules that you have to respect in a cat cafe. So you know, the picture with like the cats, it would be like hard because like the cats are like would be just minding their business, and that's just like cats being cats, you know. So like, you know, what about an owl cafe? I've never been to an owl cafe, but that sounds really cute. That sounds incredibly cute. Location: Aerospace Museum. Description: why did you write it like it was a Wikipedia entry? Location: Aerospace Museum. Description: meandering through the exhibit and a small talk about some design or configurations not seen as often. Tractor, V-pusher, float planes, flying boats, potentially sharing a particular aircraft. Optional: you express confusion when asked why there was no mention of you in museum, only to be asked with, because you give my heart wings and the means to soar. Huh. Aerospace Museum. I feel bad, but I'm not really into aerospace, so like I feel like I would just like be falling asleep. I am so sorry, but like I really like doing stuff. I really like high energy and dopamine activities. Like I would rather go bungee jumping on a first date than go to like a aerospace exhibit. There are some like places where like I can go to like aquarium and whatnot that of course like, you know, there's nothing much going on, but it has to be related to animals, otherwise it's gonna be like a resident sleeper for me. Guys, I have a confession. I really hate history. History was my worst subject in school. But it was my worst subject in school, and no matter how much I tried, I always hated history so much. So if there's anything, any type of idea that is related to like history or exploring history, I'm gonna find that really boring because I kind of don't care about history. I am sorry. I am so sorry. I just don't like. I hate history so much. It's so boring to me. I would much rather talk about human psychology and understanding people. Bro, I swallowed. I'm sorry. I would much rather just yap about people and psychology and past and deep talks, or like just having crazy high activities. I'm scared of being used to submission. You're fine. Listen, guys, I gave you like your idea of a date, you know. Many of you guys didn't even know what I would actually like, and that's fine. That's okay. If you ever visit Georgia, go to the Georgia. Go to the Atlanta Aquarium. Wait, Georgia. What? Georgia, Georgia. Go to the Atlanta Aquarium, the largest in the USA, and they're the only one with the whale sharks. Ooh, interesting. Wow. We are in a middle-sized city at a small restaurant because we don't want anything too fancy to eat some food. Why don't we want to eat anything too fancy? We're starting. Listen. Listen. You could have expressed the same concept in a different way. You could have expressed the same concept in a different way. What if I want something fancy, huh? Then what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? After that, we go to my or you home. Doesn't really matter. You're just nonchalant. We don't want anything too fancy. Doesn't really matter. There we continue our day by playing video games and laughing at each other for sucking at the game. Talk for yourself. I'm gonna be the goat at games. I'm gonna be goated. You're gonna be the one sucking. I'm gonna be mocking you. After a long gaming session, we finish the day by watching a movie or series, anime, depending if you prefer movies over series. Your floppa, space Patrice. Your floppa? You mean flopper? Ay.
Oh, Veli, I found another interesting button. It's say gift your soul and get a
0.0000000000001%
chance for a date.
Nuh-uh, that does not sound interesting. The chances are like even far slimmer than that. But in this one, Space Patrice, there's something that is off about this. This sounds like a very, very lazy date. Something about the way this is written and expressed sounds very lazy. Sounds like you're not trying to put in the effort once again. You listen. You can express the same concept but in a different way. You can say like, you know, you started with, we're in a middle-sized city at a small restaurant. That is like already diminishing what you're gonna do. Why are you diminishing yourself? You could say like, we are at a nice small restaurant to eat some food, you know, without because we don't want anything too fancy. That's like diminishing everything. I don't like that. I don't need no negativity. Does it really matter? Nah, it matters. Everything matters. I need a man who takes things into serious consideration. If you can't see it, I have absolutely no dating history. You're fine, Space. I'm just messing with you. Don't worry about it. But thank you for your submission. Thank you. Probably like most of my fellow floppers, I've never been on a real date. Oh, speaking of, I've never had no dating. But personally, I think a dream date that comes to mind would start off in the morning with a comfy walk through a park. Ooh. Or just a short distance in town to get some food to snack on quickly, like donuts or breakfast sandwiches before going to a zoo or aquarium. Okay, the zoo and aquarium is like pretty chill. Yeah, park mentioned. Yeah, the park has been mentioned. I was waiting for someone to mention the park. I've never been to an aquarium, but everyone seems to love them. After spending time there, we would head to an internet cafe to hydrate or some hot cocoa and maybe get a CS or League game in with other people there before heading back home to relax and binge on some movies on the couch before bed. Guys, I haven't... Listen, this is not bad. And listen, you even admitted that you haven't been on a real date, so that's totally fine. But me personally, if I'm on a date with someone, I wouldn't want to do things I do every day, okay? Like, to me, date is supposed to be like a special thing. It's supposed to be like you know, it's supposed to be at least special, especially like the first one. So the least thing I would want to do on a first date is play League. Like, I wouldn't want to go to like a game cafe either on a first date. I would hate that. I'm gonna be honest, because like at that point I'm just gonna stay at home and we're gonna play at home, you know, like we're not gonna go to no internet cafe, because like we're basically doing the same thing we do at home but paying for it, which is dumb. I think gaming cafes can be really fun if you're like with a group of friends, you know, and like in the midst of like nowhere you're like, guys, let's just like play a game or something, and you're like, you know, I'm not good at putting words. That's fine. I'm just like speaking my personal, you know, opinion. Like, you know what, me personally. Like, it's not about you guys doing something bad or wrong. I'm just saying, like, me, firstly, definitely not League. No. But that's okay. It's okay, guys. After like reading all of these, I will share, I guess, like my ideal first date. So I guess the idea gets like easily across. Oh, I don't know. we're very close to the end. We're at the 39th application. To begin with, we will visit a local restaurant to eat a nice dinner together and have a drink or two. We will spend about an hour in the restaurant, and once we're full, we'll walk to the nearby arena to watch a minor league ice hockey game. The game will take about 3 hours at most before it ends, during which we'll most likely witness at least one fight break out, then home team winning, have another drink, and I'll buy you something from the merchandise shop in the arena. After the game is over, I will accompany you back to your home safely and leave you with merch shop and a gentle kiss goodnight. This might be the Professor Dev. This is like of course this is like your ideal date, but in my case this sounds like probably like not the most ideal date for me. This sounds like, oh, this sounds like it wouldn't go well for me. I would just like be sitting completely clueless at a match and be like, what is happening? Why am I here? We're gonna sit here for 3 hours. I want to leave. This is gonna be like what's gonna happen in my head. I'm just gonna be like, oh gosh, I want to leave. I want to leave. The 3 hours left before the match, and then you would ask me, do you want anything from the merch shop? And I would be like, no. The fight sounds fun. I do agree with that. But if I don't know them, then I wouldn't want like any merch. But, you know, if it were to be like snacks, sure. But I have to decline this date plan. I would have to decline this date plan, Professor. I'm sorry. This sounds like a very doomed date for me. This is like a doomed day for me. Even though like I don't know, like in general, like sports, I guess, same thing, like going to watch sports on the first date. Unless I'm like a big fanatic of like a match, then that would be like romantic, right? Like let's say you are like a big fan of like a specific football match or like football team, and then like you get invited or like get tickets to like watch that match, then that's like romantic because you know it's like one of the things you care about. But in this case, it's like I don't know anything. I'm like clueless and I don't care about hockey. So it would just be like awkward. But I thank you so much for your submission regardless. I hope you do find someone you can do or have that date idea with. You know, maybe someone who's like as passionate as about hockey as you are. We will start by tracking the patterns of the guards on duty, marking when and where they take their breaks and how frequently, making special note of shift changes, and then wait. You meant date. Oh, I know, a quiet spot in the woods just out of town. We could relax in nature away from stress of the city. Wait, what? Wait, my cat. Toffee! No. Ay. My cat keeps doing bad things, but... sounds like going on a date with Solid Snake. I don't know who Solid Snake is. Oh, this one sounds this one is a bit scary. This one is also like a scary date idea because like quiet spot in the woods just out of town. Are you gonna like kidnap me? Are you gonna like kill me? Going in the woods on a first date sounds fucking terrifying. This sounds like you're trying to like set me up for something. I'm so like I would never go on a first date in the woods like ever. It needs to be in public, and it needs to be like well, not necessarily public, but it needs to be somewhere I am either comfortable with or either in public. So this would be a massive no for me. That's a massive no. No walk in the woods. Hell no. What if we get mauled by a bear all of a sudden? Hell no. That's scary. No. But thank you for submitting. Do what she wants and go wherever she wants is up to a girl to decide. Man is just a man who is nice to women. What the fuck? That is such a like not like I guess objectifying. Like that's such like a small way to put it. No, I don't like this. I don't like the way this was put. I think there's like enough balance between a man leading and enough balance for like there's like enough balance between a woman to like stuff and for like a man to like lead, you know. So this one is just, I don't know, the way it's written is so like fuck a date. This okay, I would listen. There's a reason why I would hate this, because even when I'm in a relationship, I still want the other person to have their own thoughts, okay? Like a lot of people think that like the closer you are to each other, or like the more like the how closer, how do you say it? The more similar you are to each other, the more success there is, right? In my case, I don't like that. I want my partners to have their own will, to have their own thoughts, to have their own opinions, and to do things that they also want to do. I would never want to do something where only I do stuff around or like get to decide. That's simping. Not only simping, but I had like my fair experience in the past where like people would like accommodate to my needs, which I really hated. Not even accommodate to my needs with like my likes, right? I would tell them that I liked fish, and even though they hated fish, they would try to like fish just because I liked it, and I really hated that. I don't want to change people in that Corey way, you know. I want people to have their own thoughts and their own will and their own way of acting, and this applies in dates too. I want to do something that we both want to do together, not just me. So man is just a man who's nice to women. I don't like this. I don't like this statement. Men are more than just men who are nice to women. You know, like much more than that. That's very shrimpifying, very objectifying. He's smallifying. Unless you're like a sub, you could have just put like I'm a fucking sub. I'm a fucking sub. Let me just do whatever. You gotta like each other for who you're, not for who you think the other's gonna like. It's not necessarily dumb, because I know for a fact that a lot of people, when they get attached emotionally, they will do a thing called mirroring. And when you mirror, you start to like absorb another person's like behavior or like characteristics, because that's what mirroring does, right? And I'm just saying that some people do mirroring way too excessively. It's like to the point where like they mirror your personality. And you know, I I want my people to have their own personality. The mimic, yeah. But we're almost at the end, by the way. Next one. Take you to the gym and coach you on a hard but fun training session. That will get you hooked and committed so I can turn you into prime maki and then reward you with sushi and macarons. Dude, you know what? I love this. I unironically love this. I would take this. I love this. This is like so simple, but it's effective. Simple yet effective. It's like, I've been wanting to go to the gym again. I've been wanting, like, I've literally, even today when I was like at lunch with my family, I was just like thinking, dude, I can't wait for it to be January. I wanna go back to the gym again so bad. And like a man spawns in and takes me to the gym and coaches me. And then they reward me with sushi and macaroni. This is like absolute peak. This is literally all I want. Please, take me, please. Simple and effective. W. Massive W. Just came back from dinner. How is it at 94 hours? I don't know. Last one, chat. This was the last entry. We're at the last entry of the whole video. We'll see. After a nice meal at the local Spoons, we go back to Premier Inn. I made you pay. All right, guys, we're done. We're done with the dates for today. Thank you guys so much for submitting all your date ideas. And they were all really cool to read. I appreciated them lots. Yeah. So like, wait, what was it? What? Once back in the room, I set up my laptop and a mouse and coach you how to stop blaming teammates in legal flaw. Pardon me. I think you might be queuing up with the wrong type of people. What do you? I do not blame my teammates. Wow. But that was the end of all the applications that we got today. Thank you so much for submitting your applications, Chad. We saw very nice and cute entries, and we also saw questionable ones. And you know, overall, it was super cute and super wholesome. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Say bye. Why? Da. Do not take my responses personal. Of course, there was like some comedic light. Every idea was very cool and cute and original and sweet, except for the CS opening. How dare you? But other than that, it was fine. It was all fine. Oh yeah, and then I actually said I was gonna like mention what would be my type of actual ideal date. Okay, let me think about it, because I didn't think about it. Ideal date. So, first date. Let me think about it. So, I tend to be like a really simple gal. So, something that balances, you know, something quiet but also something fun would be perfect. So, there's two ways, right? We either go on a fancy date and we do it properly. So like we go to like a nice restaurant, we're both like dressed nicely and we eat like we talk about our life and stuff to each other, and then we, you know, we just like walk around and just like keep talking to each other. Then that's like simple. We could even like go shopping maybe, or even like get some snacks. That's cute. Or the second type of like idea is we go to do something really fun, like again go to like an arcade, go to like a themed park, and we just like spend the day literally just having fun, snacking around. Guys, I really like snacking, so like if you mention snacks, that's a W. I like snacks a lot. I like just snacking. I like just trying out stuff. So, or even like getting like a tiny memory, like a little plushie would be like super cute.
Accolade gifted a tier 2 sub.
My date idea would be like to walk you around and then chill at my place.
599 gift subs in the
that's
channel.
Like still like it still lacks something. It needs to be, we either are somewhere fancy or we either are doing a high energy activity. I don't like the in between. So here's the thing, chat. I kind of don't like the line in between. I don't like my first idea of a date to like do something no effort. So like if you tell me let's just walk around the town, I don't like that because it's so low effort. It needs to have effort. What it is of a date, it needs to have some effort of sort. And then it can end with coziness if we vibe. It can end with like, you know, chilling out of places and just like watching a movie or something. But it needs to like, it still needs to like have the effort. So overall, I'd say we saw pretty interesting apps. Some of them were like pretty funny.